Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, when you talk Nebraska football, it always comes down to their ability running it on offense. Whether it's the option or whether it's conventional, they've got a long and illustrious history of great running backs, and this guy is on the field for a reason.
Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. Turning it on. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
That's caught. It's Brown. Turning on the Jets. Brown and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Trying to punch it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He wants to go deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up.
Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
Takes Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure, and he's got it, first down and more. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Makes the catch, it's Brown. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Edwards.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
That's caught. It's Edwards. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Under fire. The sure hands, it's Brown. It's a running room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going up top again. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Zings it complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them.
There he goes! Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, a lot of space. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Trying to ball his way in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Johnson looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brown.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He turns that loose down the right side. And he's got it at the 25. And the Huskers will kick it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Might be calling a hot route. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. He rifles one deep to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Brown.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Grab near the marker. It's Edwards. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And now on second down for this offense. They just keep firing. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field, you've given up a lot of yards on this drive, but if they go for this here on fourth down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Key. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the first down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the first. He wasn't able to do that.
It's a seam wide open. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Yeah, nice job by the running back. I like he understood that it was 4th and 1. I got to get that first down. And how about the blocking up front, creating a hole, creating some space. Not only did he get the first down, makes the big play, sparks this offense.
So the final period starts with a second down play. To the air, it's Raiola. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now with this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, and what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Johnson looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Looking to throw again. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm saying.
Hauls it in the first down and more. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He's looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And that critical extra point was good, and we are locked up late. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Wildcats! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
What a play by this defense. The offense going in to take the lead. No. Flip the script. The big pick six. Now you're leading in this ball game. What a play by the D.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his man. It's Hunter. At the 45 on his way. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Pulls it in. It's Barney. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going back to the ground. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he brought down after a nice gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Now from inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progression.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And live by aggressiveness, die by aggressiveness. This offense going for the win. Late in the football game, under a minute, and they fail now. Desperation time. The onside unit, get warmed up, get ready to roll. We need a miracle.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Just under 30 seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the...
There he goes! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Kansas State quick to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught on the outside, it's Brown. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. The offense changing the play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you...
welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Green. Under fire. Got his man on the right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
To the air on first down. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and tackles him for no gain.
Wants to keep it in the air. Caught. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Back to throw, it's Green. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. He might want another play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping!
Woo pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield on first down. Buying some time. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Gets it out quickly. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Slams it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait.
He unleashes a long one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A designed run for the quarterback. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my 3rd down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Quarterback adapting. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown tie.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Razorbacks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the gun. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. All alone, he's got it. Open space at the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Scrambling away. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Dances away. Fires to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. He uncorks one deep. Brings it in down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Alabama! And here they come, almost all the way back.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Got the back over the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Jackson will throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And how about the lefty? He's got to buy some time and scrambles outside the pocket to the... Does a really good job of, even though he's running, still stays under control and makes a nice strike to his wide receiver.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
He rifles one deep down the middle. A full dive to haul that one in.
That's a big-time completion. Guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, the quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Quarterback may change this route. Jackson gonna throw it. He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 50, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Bama! And they turn it into a defensive score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And the extra point ties the game in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now improvising. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Wants to throw. It's Green. Floating away. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late.
Makes the grab, past the marker. Loose in the middle. Turning it on. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Might be looking to run. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw at Simpson. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up if they're going to go score.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Steps away. He's going to take off. Gets the 1st himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. He's got it on the left. Off to the races. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it, that's your decision.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Green. Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away.
Going over the top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Green. On the run, still looking. He's going to take a shot. Snags it on the right. The Razorbacks love to do it on the ground, but that gives you some opportunities for big plays up top.
No doubt. It makes me commit more to the ground game, bring more guys down. I'm more willing to play man coverage on the outside, and then in turn, if the QB can make plays down the field, make strikes, get on the same page as the receiver, it can create some huge plays for this Arkansas offense.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Now adjusting. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And here's the return. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Back to pass, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Rushes on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown!
Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Trying to set up the screen. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Got his man on the outside. The Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. And they can't make the connection. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Green. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had...
Oh, he's got some space. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And the Longhorns are on the move. A first down run in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Dropping back, it's Green. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense...
Touchdown, Razorbacks! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Manning. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him wide open. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. And the Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Off play action. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll start this drive from the 42. Offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. It's Blake. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Caught near the sticks. It's Blake. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Looking for a man. It's Green. Grabbed over the middle. It's Blake. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. And the Razorbacks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback making checks. Wants to fire on second down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on fourth and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Now the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. Gets away. And down he goes, and down goes for the moment. The chance to tie the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Manning. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
He's looking to pass. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the two-point conversion. Wow.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time to change now on 2nd and long. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. He might want another play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man on the right. Touchdown, Arkansas! Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. It's a running room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Razorbacks! A great catch and run for 6. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The Broncos want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Green. Bringing the heat. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. Was to pass. Quarterback moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Ford. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it all right. Off and running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw. It's Green. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one.
There he goes! Oh, out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking left. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Throws for the end zone. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. And that's one he'd like to have back.
Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. Got his man downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working that left side now. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Looking to throw, it's Green. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He tries to take the top off. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Green. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Unloads it left. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Green. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Using his feet to buy time. On the run, deep down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips their field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the
He's loose. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Man, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fair catch, called for and made. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Madsen.
this defense being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get
going for it all. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield very late in the half. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And this one is perfect. And they've regained the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
That's the end of the first half. The score, Arkansas.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it up.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And they're trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. This time they'll go to the running game. Creates a little room. Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football.
Running free. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. To throw, it's Madsen. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there. And you can tell, just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Washington. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. On fourth down, going to the air. Going to take a shot. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw. It's Green. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Holds it in on the left. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
Arkansas, 31.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Green. Throwing right. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
This is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a man. It's Washington. Wide open spaces. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. That's caught, it's Washington. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Green. It's complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Washington. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't... Give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Might be changing the route. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Makes the catch. It's Green. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Wants to throw on third down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Unloads to the right. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Makes the catch on the route. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Offense changing the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Scanning the field, it's Green. Rushes on him. Bears the pressure. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass to clock an enemy. He's going up top here late in the game. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. Dances away to buy time. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.